Hey Nick,
Wait, is it time?
it's time. It's time for that video,
The admin video?
the admin video.
All right.
Yeah, we're on the admin tab. You're excited about this?
Oh, I am.
I've been avoiding this one. All right, there's a lot under the admin tab. Now the good thing is that if you have paid for the custom setup and training video, you don't have to deal with most of this. However, we're going to cover some of the basics here, and certainly contact us if you're having some trouble or need some help. So one thing that we want you to understand is under the admin tab, you have your center group, and all your centers are located here. Most likely you just have one. If we edit your center, you've got all of your different options here, your switches, ons and offs. Now, most of these things will have, if you click on the underlined label of what the issue is, you can see some content here to help you understand what it is. What I want to bring your attention though to is down here we have the email footer. Now the email footer is important because it allows us to customize our emails that are being sent with the system without having to customize every one of them. We can customize a footer, marketing information that might change throughout the year, a changing of your message. So one of the things that happens in LearnSpeed, because of these session logs and the communication logs, have such great value, we get to piggyback our marketing message along with those great session logs and communication logs. That's pretty good, huh, Nick?
It is. So,
Yeah.
is this footer, does it accompany every template that you send?
It accompanies every template that has the code for the email footer at the bottom. We'll take a look at what that code looks like in a second.
Gotcha.
So right now I'm going to show you how you can actually customize this. So under the email footer, you might have a message about your great company. And of course, you can do some fantastic things with this, changing colors. You can do whatever you want here with all of your controls. But what you can also do is easily brand this by grabbing a photo. Now, how do you get a photo? Well, we can come over here. Let's go to the LearnSpeed site, and I'm going to right click on our logo, and I'm going to copy image URL. And I can make sure if I go to another logo, another website, I'm going to go ahead and paste this in. I had already done this before, but I can see that there's the logo. So it certainly is there. Now we can go over here. And I'm going to come down to the second line here, hit that picture, paste in the link, and look at that. Just pops up. So that's how you can put in your logo, you can put in other graphics, whatever you want to do. So it's going to be included in your other emails. All right, so
does that mean that the image has to be hosted?
That's right. And it needs to be an image that's from your website. And if you've got other assets or things that you want to include in your emails, you can create a page that you have access to that isn't necessarily linked to other parts of your website. But as long as it's on the web already, we can grab that image URL and paste it into the system.
I see.
Okay. All right. So that is how we deal with the center. Now, what I'm going to do is quickly show you how that relates to the email template. So underneath admin configuration, you have system email templates and email templates. Now, I have a feeling you're going to ask me what's the difference between a system email template and an email template.
Foremost on my mind.
Foremost on your mind. All right. So the system email template are the things that are really used by the system that are required, like you have communication logs or your event reminders, invoices, session logs. In fact, let's take a look at a session log. Session logs are really important to customize. So session report and student session report. So one thing to know is that the session report goes out to the parent. Student session report goes out to
just the student.
Just the student, that's right. So let's go ahead and edit the student session report. Now, we could say here, this is a, let's put great company, great tutoring company session recap 4. Now this code here, now you probably can imagine that if you change anything in this code, the thing's not going to work. Get that? Yeah. So that you can change anything in this thing. You can change the colors of all of this. You can do whatever you want around There's my colors. Let's change that to a nice dark blue. You can change all sorts of things. You just can't change anything inside these codes and expect it to work. So change the colors, change the formatting. All of these codes have to remain the same. Now at the bottom here, you'll notice that we have parent note, if applicable, and student note. Now, I believe that this is the student session report that we were editing. And if that's the case, we don't actually want the parent note to go in here. So let's get rid of that one. And this one's just going to have the student note. And what we also have is this code include file for the media. That's how we attach the media records. Now at the bottom here, Nick, notice where it says records.center.email footer. You see that?
Yeah.
What do you think that's going to do?
I'm thinking it might actually pull in that footer we were talking about.
That's right. That's the footer that we had already dealt with. So when we save this and we look at, let's look over here at the com log. So actually I got this filter for session. Let's look over here and let's look at com log. And we can edit the com log. And here we can see we've got the record center email footer here as well. Right? So it's going to pull in our logo, our marketing information on all of these that have this code.
Oh, so it really is just that simple. Okay.
That's it. Yeah, and we can certainly come in here and customize and make pretty a specific thing about the com log, but we really don't need to because it's already going to have that done.
What if we need our email templates to pull in some other information from the database other than what we see here?
Well, then you need to contact us and get some help with that because there's some specific codes that you would need to know, and we need to help you out with figuring that out. But most of these email templates are already pretty well predefined. In fact, if you get into one of these and you edit things and you notice that it's not working, you screwed something up, like because you changed some of the code, what do you think you could do? Hint, hint. Yeah.
Defaults.
Yeah, restore default. So you can just go right back to the beginning and start from scratch. Okay, so that's a pretty important part of the system is how you can set up your system email templates and dial those in. Now, email templates, what are those? The email templates are the things that we used in our tutor matching, and we were tagging and we were emailing out the parents. Let's go back and take a look really quickly under the People tab where it says email students or email parents or all that. We have these templates. So this is where we would create our tutor matching template, or we would create a summer program, or even a template for like a newsletter, whatever we wanted to do. Under configuration and under email templates, we can create something that is customized so that we can pull things over. Now this is, again, if you want to get information from like from the student's account or the parent's account to make it customized, there is a list of those codes that we can provide to you so that you can do that.
Hey, but is there a limit to the number of templates we can create?
No, no limit.
Many as you want.
Many as you want.
All right.
All right, so that's two parts of the configuration. Let's let this this video just be about those footers and these two, the system email templates and the email templates. Let's come back in the next video and look at the rest of the customization under the admin tab.
Can't wait.